You're watching Heron TV.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
It's time for Heron TV. You're watching Heron TV. It's the best show in all of HV. Yeah, you're watching Heron TV.
Good morning, Herons, and happy Wednesday. I'm Layla, and today is May 26th, 2021.
And I'm Nicole. Welcome to the 26th episode of the year.
It's also the final episode in May, and we only have 3 more shows this season.
Then we better make the most of it. We've all been so busy.
So, Nicole, do you have any big plans for the holiday today?
I'm not sure that I follow. Today's a holiday?
Just about every day is a holiday of some sort. In fact, today is National Paper Airplane Day.
In that case, I better make a paper airplane and give it a toss.
So get folding, Herons, and see what you can come up with.
How long do you think you can keep your paper airplane afloat? Did you know that the world record of a paper airplane flight is over 29 seconds?
That sounds like the random fact of the episode.
Well, rather random. That's just a cool fact about paper airplane. Let's bring things over to Natalie for the random fact of the episode.
Hey Herons, did you guys know that chewing gum helps you concentrate? Who would have known? That's your random fact of the episode.
Thanks, Natalie, but what I want to know is if anyone chews gum with a mask on. That just seems so weird to me.
I have a lot of questions too, but luckily HTV is the place where we can find some answers. Let's get to Ask a Heron.
I think it's time we find out what the worst tasting food everyone has ever tried was.
Welcome to Ask a Heron.
The worst tasting drink I've ever had was in Kenya a few years ago. It's called morsik, and you pour goat or cow milk into a burned out gourd, and then you let it sit for like 3 days and get chunky and curdled, and then you drink straight out of the gourd with all the little bits of charcoal and chunky milk and liquid, and it was not good.
Hi, I'm Enza. The worst tasting food I ever ate was a durian. I'm pretty sure it's a fruit, but it smells really bad. One, they literally banned it in like the streets for like food vendors in Thailand because it smelled so bad. And it was really gross, and it tasted like grossness. That's not a good description, but it was absolutely disgusting. Do not try it. I mean, do it, but like, it's gross.
The worst tasting food I've ever had was in college, and it was a dish that my friends and I prepared made of solely condiments that were left over in the fridge, mixed with some pasta remnants. Not good.
The worst tasting food would probably have to be sausages and those kettle cooked jalapeno chips.
Hi, Herons. Now, first off, I love all sorts of food. I am a huge fan of Japanese food, and I'm also a huge fan of hot dogs. But when I was on vacation in British Columbia a couple years ago in Vancouver, we stopped at a food cart called Japadog. And I don't know about you, but I don't recommend putting bonita flakes and shrimp paste on a hot dog. It's pretty weird. So 2 thumbs down to Japadog.
Those are some pretty interesting meals, some of which came from some pretty interesting vacations. This week's question is all about traveling. Where would you go if you could travel anywhere in the world? Let us know in the Flipgrid down below, and you could be featured on the next Heron TV.
Thanks, Enza. I've got some big travel dreams. I can't wait to hear where everyone else wants to travel someday.
So don't forget to record your response in this week's Flipgrid.
Last week, we debuted our very first comic of the week, but that was just the beginning.
Let's see what Elijah came up with for this week.
Are you gonna get the ball?
I don't think I can. I ain't disobeying this sign.
Howdy, howdy.
Rooney, what are you doing?
I'm grabbing the ball.
Yeah, see? We're on the grass and nothing bad is happening.
Huh, you're right.
Yeah, I'm always right.
Always on, huh?
Great job. That's a fun segment that I hope that we can see again.
I hear it will be back for the final episode of the year.
Hi, and welcome to Mental Health Minute with Miss Lim from LifeStance Health. 18. School is ending soon, but our mental, emotional, and physical safety are always a priority. A huge part of keeping ourselves physically safe is by remaining aware and vigilant of our internet safety. Here are some ways to maintain internet safety. Keep all social media accounts set to private. Don't accept friend or follow requests or DMs from people you don't know. Don't share personal information with strangers or fill out weird surveys that fish for information that could compromise your passwords. Don't accept pictures, money, or gifts from those who contact you. Do make lots of fun memories and enjoy the sunshine, sharing those memories just with friends or family. And just remember, what happens on the internet will always be on the internet. So don't post or send anything you don't want to be there forever. That's all for this week. If you feel like you or a friend are experiencing any of the things we talk about in Mental Health Minute, please reach out to a parent or guardian, teacher you trust, or a school counselor to help connect you with a therapist or counselor from LifeStance Health.
On each episode, we like to feature the hard work that our media art students have been creating with a new quote of the week.
Let's check with Max and see what he has in store for us.
Today I'm going to be talking about the quote of the week for me. It takes the same energy to worry about what you're doing than it is to be positive and do it. By Funzo. And what that basically means is if you keep on worrying about what you're trying to do, it's going to take more energy to do it than if you do it with more positivity. And that is the quote for me.
Thanks, Max. That's just a great reminder to stay positive and try not to worry.
The only thing I've been really worrying about is the weather. We've had such nice weather lately. Will it continue?
Let's check the 7-day forecast and find out.
Expect in the skies, I can finally relax.
I think it's time for some humor. Let's turn things over for Mason for the joke of the day.
Knock knock. Who's there? Cowgo. Cowgo who? No, silly. Cowgo moo. Come on, man. Oh, get this on my face.
Alright, always love a good cow joke. They always put me in a great mood.
They are utterly hysterical.
I know that I started these puns, but I think we took it a little too far.
My bad. Maybe we should just get on to the Kahoot Tournament of Champions update. Week 3 was another epic battle.
Let's turn things over to Ben to hear how things went down.
Hi Herons, Ben here with your Kahoot Tournament Champions update. Another 10 students have qualified this past week, with 30 students so far earning their spot in the finals. This week, only Mr. Whipper and Miss Burdick were able to crack the top 10 from our staff competitors, as the students brought their A game. Let's take a look at the full list of winners.
It is Kyle Christensen, nice job. Jackson qualified yet again, so nice job. And our first place winner this week is Amos. Nice job, you three. So all students on the podium, great job. We've got Miss Adams and Mr. Peterson as runners-up, and I will put the top 10 students that are new to qualifying, as well as any teachers if they happen to make that list.
Great job to everyone that participated. Only 10 more spots remain in the June 2nd final, so make sure to play today at 11.
Sounds exciting. I wonder if we can see any more questions about the John Hughes films. That seems to be a constant in this competition.
You'll have to play to find out. So don't miss the final qualifying round of the Kahoot Tournament of Champions.
I think we are just about out of time. Let's wrap things up. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Layla.
Have a great day, Herons.
Those were some pretty interesting vacations. So let's week question this. So those were some pretty interesting vacations. I mean meals. Ow! Money ball. Oh my gosh, that hurts so bad.